Looking at education, one of the biggest forces shaping the school choice debate right now is federal tax credits. Right now, 27 states have signaled intent to opt in, while states in gray areas are in opposition or have not made the decision to opt in. This new federal program allows taxpayers to claim up to $1,700 for donating to scholarship organizations that help fund tutoring, books, classes, and other educational needs for students either in public, private, and homeschooling settings. Now looking specifically at some states, whether they're opting in or whether they're in opposition. First, out of the state of Colorado, a new study suggests this could have massive impact, potentially generating up to $657 million each year for students and schools across the states. Some of the benefits for Colorado from Education Freedom Tax Credit, according to estimates by Common Sense Institute. We see here 5 to 15% of participation generates millions of dollars. We have over 8,000 new jobs, over $5 billion in gross domestic product growth, and 36,000 more students could attend schools of their choice. Now, at the same time, this new school choice initiative is going to have some pushback. It's going to have some critics. And the main voice that we see critics are saying is that this is limited oversight and there are accountability risks. Now, we have Colorado State Representative Eliza Hamrick, who is a Democrat, saying that the Colorado tax subsidized funds will be funneled through private middlemen who are not required to undergo independent financial audits or report a single data point on school academic progress. Furthermore, because out-of-state organizations can distribute these funds, Colorado is essentially surrendering its fiscal oversight to unregulated private entities in our state and far beyond our state's reach. So the big worry and the big question is, where are these programs and these initiatives being held accountable at the state level and also at the federal level? Now, moving from Colorado, let's look at some other states that have some concerns. Looking at the state of Wisconsin, we have Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers recently vetoed a bill to join a federal tax credit scholarship program, arguing similarly to Representative Hamrick that it's diverting public funds to private schools, while supporters of federal tax credits in the state of Washington say it simply allows voluntary taxpayer donations that could in turn benefit both private and public education. Finally, out of the state of Illinois, we have Illinois Representative Reagan Deering is urging the state to opt in to federal tax credit scholarship programs, arguing it would direct funding education to Illinois families without raising taxes, while warning that if we fail to bring in these programs and these initiatives, we are going to have less benefits for students and potentially taxes could be raised. Now, the big question is whether Governor J.B. Pritzker is going to be in support of this. He has until January 1st of 2027 to signal whether the state of Illinois is going to participate in this federal program. But he has signaled time and time again that he is possibly going to be in opposition to a federal tax credit scholarship program over concerns that it could fund schools with harmful values. Now, the Center Square reported that, he has said the tax incentives could support schools that, quote, teach values that are racist, anti-Semitic, or anti-American. We'll continue to follow this story and other education-related stories like this, and you can follow that at thecentersquare.com, and we can see what exactly these federal tax credit programs mean for families and the future of public education.